Hi, 7th grade. We have a real quick, short lesson today that I think you're going to do great with. It is so similar to what we talked about yesterday. I think you'll pick it up really fast. So today we're looking at how do I use supplementary angles to solve problems. So we are looking at a different type of angle relationship, and supplementary angles are ones that have angle measures that add to 180 degrees. So just like we have in this picture here, the measure of angle AOB, which is 140 degrees, plus the measure of angle BOC, which is 40 degrees, adds to 180 degrees. So these two angles would be supplements to each other because 140 plus 40 equals 180. But when we have supplementary angles, I'm going to abbreviate that because I don't have enough room, that are adjacent to each other or next door neighbors. Remember, like a duplex, they share a wall. If I have supplementary angles that are adjacent to each other, they form a straight angle. And a straight angle, you're probably remembering, is 180 degrees. So we could say that the measure of angle AOB plus the measure of angle BOC equals 180 degrees because 180 plus 60 equals 180. So these are supplementary, but they're also next to each other. They're adjacent. And so together they form a straight angle or a line. So that's what we're going to look for in our figures is angles that are next to each other that form a straight line. And we are going to use this angle relationship of supplementary angles and knowing that they add to 180 to solve some problems. So let's look at drawing an adjacent supplement for each angle. Adjacent means next to, and supplement means it's going to form a straight angle. So if this is a 50-degree angle, and I want to make it so that this angle next to it forms a straight line when you put them together, then I'm just going to extend this ray out this way. And now I know that the measure of this angle must be 130 degrees because 50 plus 130 equals 180. Let's look at letter B. We have almost a straight angle. We have 165 degrees. So if I extend this just a little further, then I have this angle here, which could be a 15-degree angle because 15 plus 165 equals 180. And finally, if I'm given a right angle, which I know this is 90 because it's labeled, then I could extend onto it another 90-degree angle to be a supplement because 90 plus 90 is 180. All right, I know you're getting this, so let's move quickly. What is the value of x? Well, I know from my diagram that I have two angles. They're adjacent because they share this side right here, and they also share this vertex. So because these are adjacent and they make a straight angle, I know that this angle, which is 2x, plus this angle, which is 50, together have to equal 180. So now I really just have a two-step equation to solve. I did not leave myself a lot of room. So first step to solve, I'm always going to undo addition, subtraction first. So I'm going to subtract 50 from both sides. And that leaves me with 2x equals 130. Now to get x by itself, I'm going to divide by 2. Whatever I do to one side, I have to do to the other. So that leaves me with x over here, and 130 divided by 2 gives me 65. I'm going to have to erase so we have room to work the next problem, but take a second to double check that, make sure that you understand those steps. Pause the video if you need to. And I'm going to erase. And let's take a look at this problem here. Suppose the measure of angle ABC equals 48 4/10 degrees. Find the measure of its supplements. Well, I know that my angle that's going to be a supplement, when added to measure of the angle ABC, together has to equal 180. So I am really just going to subtract 48 4/10 from 180. So I can go ahead and make this 180 and 0/10 to help me solve. So I'm going to have to go all the way over here and borrow. This becomes a 10, which becomes a 9, and this becomes a 10. So we have 6/10, 1 1, 5 10s, and 100. So x equals 151 6/10 degrees. That would be the supplement to a 44 4/10 degree angle. Finally, last problem for us to work together. Again, what is the value of x? I look at my diagram, I see 4x plus 74 makes a straight angle. So 4x plus 74 are supplements, so they equal 180. So now I need to use 2 steps to solve. So I'm going to start by undoing my subtraction. Let's change colors so we can see these inverse operations. So all I'm left with over here, that's supposed to be green, is 4x, and 180 minus 74 is 106. And now to get x by itself, I will divide by 4. So if I do that to one side, I have to do that to the other. And 106 divided by 4 is 26.5. So the value of x would be 26.5. Your final question to consider is, can the measures of supplementary angles be equal? Take a second to think about that, and we are going to share our answers at the end of class. And you are all set to begin your 10.4 digits homework. Good luck.